What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the Kraken Cans Podcast. We talk cryptids, urban legends, all things spooky.
And today we're getting into the spooky.
Jeez. You caught me off guard. I had this whole thing in my head I was going to say. And
Well, you might as well just toss that in the trash.
Yep, it's already tossed. I'm Mike, joined here by Corey.
With an E.
With an E. Man, you really threw me off. Now I'm telling you, I had this whole intro in my head, and it's gone now. But first time joining us, welcome. If you guys enjoy the cast, make sure to hop on whatever you're listening to us to. Give us a 5-star review. Helps grow the cast. Follow us on social medias. Links in the description. And yeah, what's up, Corey?
What's up?
So I got a story for you. So we were walking down to the local farmer's market in town the other day. There's this guy. I have the stroller, pushing the boys in the stroller, Marietta, and they're behind me. We're going down through, and I see a guy coming up with a stroller, too. So it's like, oh, sweet.
Give him a nice little nod.
Well, I scooched over to the side. As he got closer to us, I realized that he doesn't have a baby in it. He has a 30-pack of beer. That's it. Like, this dude took a stroller down to pick up his beer, bring it back up to his house. And all I could think is genius.
That is a good idea.
That is a good move.
Wow.
Yeah. It was really crappy beer.
Was it like Milwaukee's best?
Hams.
Oh, yeah.
It was hams. Yeah. That's all the action I had this weekend.
That's genius, though.
It is genius. It's like a shopping cart for beer and children.
That reminds me, last year at work, we had a career fair in town, and there was this guy walking around with a stroller, and there was no baby in it. And like his excuse was like, yeah, the baby's at home or something like that. And he was just collecting stuff from all the stands and just storing it in the stroller.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest benefit to go into those events is just your swag.
Yeah.
Stuff we all get.
And he collected it all. The whole collection.
Whole collection.
In his stroller with no baby.
And Corey, you know what I'm looking at right now? I'm looking at some of our cool hooks that we got from Rustic Supply.
Yeah.
You guys just think about it. Go check these guys out. Dude, I can't get over these things, man. These things are beefy and solid. I can't even break it. I've been trying just to see if I can. I've been like testing the durability of these things.
And they look the same since when he started testing
They do.
them, so.
They're sweet. They have all kind of cryptids in them. And they have a Halloween cryptid-themed line coming out. We're talking Pigman with chainsaws.
Oh, yeah, I did see like
That's
those.
sick.
Yeah, they're sweet.
Which is sick. Yeah. Mothman with a gat. Well, I think it just has chainsaws, too. But it could have a freaking gat.
Nunchucks.
Mothman
with nunchucks.
Says Halloween more like a red-eyed demon of the sky with nunchucks.
Yeah.
2 sets.
2 sets.
Yeah. Both hands. Twirling.
Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
We have something else we need to talk about today because I cannot let this slide. We got to talk about the Guillotine League.
Ooh, yes.
For fantasy football.
Yes. We probably shouldn't, though.
Yes,
but.
we definitely should. Yeah. So, we talked about after my week 1, I was eliminated. We're in 2 leagues. I was eliminated week 1 in the 1 league. Corey, how did you do week 2?
Not good. Not good. I got eliminated week 2. So.
And I got Corey's running back, and I will represent. I'm renaming him Butt Crack. So he's gonna take me to the title game.
You better take care of him. I mean, he was like my best player, most consistent player.
He was definitely most consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You better take care of him.
I will. Yeah.
I'll win the 1 league for you. You win the 1 league for me. We'll smush them together.
Smush them
like
together.
We do best.
Smush them together. Give you a score out of 100. See if it makes the board.
Yeah.
So what else is new? Anything?
Nothing's new.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like life is boring.
We're just getting ready for Atlantic City.
We are getting, less than 2 weeks for going to AC.
A week from Sunday.
A week from Sunday, we're taking AC.
I got like $40 saved up right now.
$40
for gambling.
Yeah. You got food money too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a different.
That's just gambling money. Food money.
You got to eat, so that's different.
Yeah.
I got my new jersey to rock, and you know what, Justin? I sent a picture of Justin to my new jersey, my #1 Green Bay Packers Micah Parsons jersey. Packers versus Cowboys Sunday Night Football when we're in AC.
Oh, nice.
So
that's
awesome day to wear the jersey.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it really is.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm pretty pumped about that.
And I'm going to wear my number 1 Cam Ward jersey
Ward.
just to be there on the side to just to watch.
We like to play football. He's like, I hope all these teams are having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I want to go play with fire.
And in traffic.
Yeah, I guess we do have some stuff coming up. I'm really looking forward to AC this year.
Hell to the yeah.
I'm probably just going to spend all my time in the room just editing the podcast like a boss.
That's right. And I'll be right there drinking beer, watching you edit.
Just
cheering you on.
What's that button do?
Yeah.
Just hitting stuff randomly.
Good job, Mike.
Wee-hoo. All right, I'm leaving. I'm going to go sit down on the boardwalk with the hobos. I told you the story about I think I talked about it on the podcast. We got the free shirts last year from AC, and Justin's was just full of bubble gum.
Yeah.
In a sealed pack with gum in it.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's unbelievable. It was the funniest moment of my entire life. My gut still hurts from laughing at that.
Oh, man.
He just threw it in the trash and just went in the bathroom. I don't know if he wanted to cry, to just punch the walls. I don't know, but
Wash
either way.
himself in the sink.
Yeah, something. I don't know. It was awesome. Did I tell you about the guy that we saw washing himself in the sink? Speaking of that, so we're at the casino.
He probably got a bubblegum t-shirt.
He might have. So we're at the casino. We go in Bally's in Atlantic City. We go and it's like, hey, I got to go pee. So I go in, right when you go in the door, right to the right, there's a bathroom there. So I walk in, there's this old guy with his pants off, cleaning his pants in the sink. It's like, okay. So I pee, and I'm like washing my hands. And I can tell, like looking in the mirror, like something's not wired right. Like this isn't a guy that just spilled ketchup on his pants. He's like he is full on just like doing his laundry in the sink, pants first right now. So I go out and there's a security guy, but he's one of like the higher up security. He's dressed a little bit nicer. So it's like, hey man, this guy in there just washing his pants. He goes, what you mean he's washing his pants? He's got his pants off and he's washing them in the sink. And he looks at me and goes, I don't know, fuck that. I'm getting one of them other guys to do this. He radios on the radio for them to come check it out, and he just leaves. Which I don't blame him, but it's like, yeah, that's AC. That's the stuff they don't tell you on Dateline about AC. I don't know if AC's on Dateline. It's not. It should be.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Sure, there's murders there.
Yeah.
Anyways,
what
kind of brewskis you got for the episode today?
For this episode of the Kraken Cans Cast, we're cracking open a beer called Secret Machine Pumpkin Dream from Dewey Beer Company. The name fits perfectly for this episode because today we're talking about imaginary friends, and imaginary friends are often like a secret machine running in the background of a kid's world, hidden from everyone else, but totally real to them. Just like this beer's name, these unseen companions are mysterious, a little strange, and full of surprises.
You know, I got something to add about this beer too.
What do you got?
This beer's got marshmallow in it. I feel like if I was a little kid, I'd name an imaginary friend Marshmallow.
Yeah. I'd probably eat some marshmallows tw
I'm sure you would.
I would.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got so mad. I said yeah. I'm agreed you would.
Anything else from the can?
Best stored upside down.
What?
So it says right on the can, just like imaginary friends, they're best to be stored on their head.
I think you're making that up.
That's what I got. What?
Does it say really best stored upside down?
I would not. I'm not clever enough to make that up or off the can.
It sounded like a Mikeism.
Yeah, it did, but
Dewey Beer Company. First one for, we'll get into that. Dewey Beer Company opened in 2015, nestled in the heart of Dewey Beach, Delaware, which is Dewey Beer's OG location. A fantastic combination of great beer and food, all steps away from the Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic City Ocean.
Yeah. And these guys must be pumping out some great brews, as I've been seeing them pop up a lot lately in some of our local beer stores. And which is great because, well, folks, we love beer.
We do?
We do.
We do.
And I'm glad these guys are doing well because they're also competing with a pretty big brewery that's also in Delaware, Dogfish Head, which is basically a stone's throw away from Dewey Beer. Secret Machine Pumpkin Dream is our first solo beer from the Dewey Beer Company.
That rhymes.
Did it?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Pumpkin Machine.
I agree with you.
Pumpkin Machine. Pumpkin.
Secret Machine?
Pumpkin Machine. Secret Dream. Okay.
Whatever, it rhymes.
Yes, it does. Just let it rhyme.
Hey, Eminem can make anything rhyme.
You're right.
So,
Orange. Pornge. I'm down here and I'm gonna get some florange.
Watching some pornge.
Whoa. Now we're gonna have to take that out or we're gonna get edited. We talk about our feet enough on this cast.
Yeah. The first beer we had by Dewey Beer Company was a collab in our Hairy Hands episode. The collab was with New Trail Beer Company, which is one of our faves.
I like how you say collab.
Collab. How do I say it?
Collab.
Okay.
Like I just say collab.
I say collab.
Yeah,
I hit
say
it with
collab.
collab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And if I can remember correctly, I believe that beer was a banger. I think we really
it was
liked
good.
that beer.
Yeah. There's actually two of them because New Trail released one and Dewey Beer released one, and their names were very similar. Like this one was Coastal Exploration, and Dewey's was somewhere along the lines of like mountain
something,
mountain
right?
hike,
Mama.
mountain lost something. Yeah. Take me home.
Mountain Lost Mama.
Country road.
So today's beer is a fruit smoothie style beer coming in at 7% ABV. And this beer is launching us full steam into the spooky season.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And it is loaded with pumpkin, mango, vanilla, marshmallow, and pumpkin spices.
Jeez. Get excited, folks. He ain't backing down till you get excited.
Yeah.
Make sure you show it.
Because on this cast, we never back down.
We never back down. That is not just the greatest phrase of all time, it's the greatest movie of all time. If you haven't seen it, folks, what are you doing? Evan
Watch it.
Peters did a great job in that movie.
Yeah.
And other people did good.
That's when he was Heavy Peters.
They call me Heavy Mike, so I get it.
They call you the Hefty Lefty.
The Hefty Lefty.
All right,
That's Rose Righty.
let's fucking cheers to this.
Cheers.
Thing.
To the sour as shit thing.
So what are your thoughts?
It's sour. Like it's sour. It's marshmallowy. I feel like I do
mango. I feel like the mango is what makes it sour.
Yeah. I definitely get the sour hit and then I get just the marshmallowy taste. I never had one of these like a smoothie beer. Like I know
this is my first.
I know beer?
Not beer.
Oh,
we've had a couple of them.
I know Evergreen does like their sorbet beers, and I always want to try that, but I just don't know if that's something I would like.
I feel like we can't though because they're on like number whatever, like 90 something.
Yeah, we got to try them all.
So we had to start number 1, and you probably can't get them anymore.
Yeah.
So we can't do it.
Got to catch them all. Got to catch them all. We're like ass catch 'em ass.
Ass catch 'em.
Yow. Yowzers.
Yeah, we are
Yowzers.
like ass.
The sour's getting to my lips, I guess. Stuff ain't coming out right. Whoa. Yeah, this is really sour. If you're into sours, you'll like this. If you're into, I don't know.
Pumpkin?
I'm into pumpkin beer. I'm not super into this. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
So I'm not a big sour guy. I'm not a big sourpuss over here.
Yeah, right.
With the beers.
Okay.
And,
yeah. That makes sense.
And, I mean, this one is sour. Sour as shit, like Mike said. But it's not bad. It's not bad for a sour.
It's not bad for a sour?
I don't think it's bad for a sour. I fucking hate sours. And, like, I drank this whole thing.
You told me you used to hate stouts and porters, too. And I've seen
so I think
you suck those down.
I think these lips are changing gears.
Those lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, changing gears, whatever. So with that beers out of the way, let's get on with the episode.
Let's go.
So Corey, today I got my sources, and it's you. You're my source for today.
That's your source? Well, here's my source.
Oh, okay.
Got two main sources.
Two.
Two.
Facebook and YouTube.
Instagram.
Oh.
No.
The Graham. Hit it.
We got unsolved.com, article titled Neighborly Ghost.
Ooh.
And we got scribd.com.
Are you asking me?
It's SCRIBD.
Are you asking me?
No.
Okay.
It was
Very good.
A question for myself.
Very good.
I'm
Yes.
the expert here. It was a question for
You
myself.
are. Yeah. I was going to say, what the hell, man?
It's
I'll take this episode over.
It's titled PRF Haunting Case Study, The Gordy Case,
Gordy.
written by Brian Williams.
I'm not sure about a guy that named Gordon that goes by Gordy.
Yeah.
It's quite like I got a lot of questions about how we got there.
I have a lot of like images,
Yeah.
what a Gordy looks like. And they're not, I'll be honest with you, Mike, they're not good.
They're probably accurate.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
probably accurate.
Yeah.
So, Corey, before we get too much into this episode, I thought of a question I wanted to ask you before we
right.
got into it.
Hold on a second. All right, I'm ready.
When you were growing up, do you have an imaginary friend?
Ooh, I was going to get into this,
And
you
it-
son of a bitch.
Oh, okay. I'll let you
No,
go.
it's
then.
okay.
No, no.
No,
Okay.
we'll get into it now.
Yeah.
I did. Like,
what was his name?
I don't remember any of it, though. That's the only thing. I know. That's
It had to be, well, it wouldn't be Lance Bass because you were more of a Backstreet Boy kid. So.
No, dude, it was like some, like I don't remember. It was like some type of, like, it wasn't like a person or like anything like that or like, you know, another kid. It was like some type of like goofy ass creature.
Whew, yeah. The math's adding up. Yeah, I can see that. Sure. Yeah.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. His name was Chris. He didn't go by Christopher. He's Chris. The son of a
See,
bitch.
here, I don't know if you're being serious.
No, I'm being dead
Okay,
serious.
all
Yeah.
right.
Son of a bitch wore a leather jacket.
He was a cool Chris.
You know, like when you're watching 90s movies where we grew up, or Are You Afraid of the Dark, the longer blonde hair was kind of in, like the Tool Time Kids and stuff like that. So imagine the longer blonde hair, leather jacket.
I just think of like Sean from Boy Meets World. I mean, I know his
Yeah.
hair wasn't
Yeah,
blonde,
yeah,
but
but
he
same
had that
thing. Yes,
haircut
yes, yes.
and the
same
leather
style.
jacket.
Yeah. Kind of like the guy from Hocus Pocus,
Yeah.
not Ice. The other guy.
Yeah. The
I
other
can't
one.
think what his name
Yeah.
is, but yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People out there are probably screaming at their radios what his name is. And
Yeah.
yeah, sorry. Email us.
Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comment. You can, because you can comment on Spotify. If you're listening to us on Spotify, you can leave us comments on every single episode,
Yeah.
and we'll respond back, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to take a stand. Everybody,
Clap your hands.
let's go.
All right. In our podcast so far, like the whole journey, we've talked a lot about kids and how they just seem to make everything creepier. From the Black-Eyed Kids to the Crying Boy painting to our episodes on different types of hauntings, Lake Shawnee, Doll Island, kids always seem to pop up and make the strange even stranger. So today we're circling back to children, specifically imaginary friends. Now, imaginary friends usually show up when kids are between the ages of 3 and 8 years old, with the peak being around age 3 to 5. Unless your name is Mike over here, about 12, 13 probably.
It was 14, but yeah.
Okay.
But Chris, hey, freaking Chris kissed a girl, though. That's what I heard. Ooh.
Another imaginary friend girl that he kissed, or?
Well, I can't go into details.
okay.
It's not my story to tell, my friend.
All right, we'll get Chris on here.
I'll probably be having dreams about Chris tonight now. Be haunting me. Why did you leave me?
And usually it's between the ages of 3 and 8 because that's when, 3 and 5 particularly, that's when kids' imaginations are in overdrive. Most of the time, once a child starts making real friends at school or in groups or sports or whatever, their imaginary pals just fade away.
No wonder I was so old and still had... I haven't had a friend since Corey.
And it's mostly common with like only children, only childs, whatever you want to say. But not always.
Me. Only child right here. I heard if you're not an only child, sometimes you just envision a creature instead of a kid.
A creature?
Yeah.
You envisioned a creature?
No, whatever you did.
Oh yeah. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Had like wings and shit.
His name was freaking Daryl, and he was cool as shit.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch would climb up on the roof, and just when you'd be like, Daryl, get down, he'd be like, hell, hold on, I'm cleaning your chimney. He'd be up there just freaking cleaning my pap's chimney. He didn't care. That dude didn't give a shit about nothing.
He was
Using his tail.
He was a good cleaner.
He was.
Yeah.
I like how I always give you that voice a lot of times.
You do, yeah.
Not even close.
Here's what I got to say here. Thank God I've got 3 kids. Though my middle one, who's 4, gave me a show a few weeks ago that made me want to cover this topic. Story time. We were at my mom's house just hanging out in the kitchen when suddenly he stood up and started smacking himself in the face. Over and over saying, ouch, stop hitting me, ouch, for like a solid 10 minutes across the kitchen. According to him, it wasn't him hitting himself, it was his imaginary friend. This kid was putting on a whole WWE match with thin air until I finally stepped in and threw the imaginary friend across the kitchen. And that was my first real experience with my own kids and imaginary friends. And I have to admit, it was pretty damn entertaining.
Yeah, I could see that.
So, like, have you ever had anything with, like, your kids?
I think my daughter tried to do the imaginary thing, but she wasn't super into it.
Yeah.
Like, it was, like, she was trying to have an imaginary friend. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know? But I will say that the other night, before she went to bed, she did a full dance performance for me. 4 minutes of dancing. I wasn't allowed to look at my phone or anywhere else but her. So maybe the imaginary friend isn't so bad. Just saying.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound that bad. He was entertained by himself.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I haven't really had any either besides that one, like, moment with my middle son. But it was hilarious. Like, he was smacking himself across the kitchen.
It's so hilarious that he's just smacking himself.
Like, yeah. Ouch. Ouch. Like, he's like... And then I just picked that son of a bitch up and not my son.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Threw him like a lawn dart.
Yeah. We already talked about you growing up, your imaginary friends.
Which his name was?
Chris.
That's all right.
Was it Chris with an H?
I don't know. He never spelled it for me.
Oh.
He just told me.
He just told me his name's Chris.
He just told me his name's Chris, man.
Now, most of the time, imaginary friends are good for kids. They let them practice social skills, role play, and explore the world in a safe way. Parents kind of the two things that I've seen with, like, imaginary friends. Parents either get pulled into the fun with the imaginary friends, you know, setting an extra plate at dinner, tucking in an invisible buddy at night, or parents are not involved at all and the child keeps it private, keeps it a secret. And honestly, it's when the friendship is private or a secret when things start to get unnerving. That's when the imaginary friend starts to feel like something else.
I feel like that's when we're on the verge of a mental breakdown. Yeah, you start talking to somebody that ain't there. We're fixing to maybe get to some stuff.
That's right. So as parents, imaginary friends can be funny until they're not. One minute you're pouring a pretend cup of tea for your kid's invisible guest, or saving a spot on the couch because Charlie needs a spot too. Cute, harmless.
Yeah.
But then the tone shifts. What happens when your child points to an empty chair in the corner and whispers, "That's where the man sits"?
What happens when the kid comes in and you go to get in your garbage disposal and it's all full of dog shit because the invisible friend said, "Bring the shit in and shove it in the sink and then push it down with a metal fork as far as you can"?
Sounds like a personal experience.
It's not fun.
That sounds
not
personal.
Fun. It does what it's told.
Or when they wake you up in the middle of the night, not scared, but calmly saying that their friend doesn't like you. Or that he used to live in this house before you did.
Dude, you know, that friend would probably catch himself an uppercut from me.
Yeah.
He'd waking me up at like 4 or 5 a.m. It's like, you send him over here, pow, right up the freaking roof, man.
Yeah, because you don't know how old they are, so like you just
I don't care, I'm tired.
That some bitch is 18.
That some bitch woke me up before my alarm went off. That's all I know.
Yeah. Sometimes kids describe their imaginary friend with disturbing detail. So it's kind of like a red flag. So if they're describing it having injuries, old-fashioned clothes, names you've never mentioned, and as a parent, you can't shake the question, is my kid's imagination this vivid, or are they seeing something I can't? That's the crossroads we're standing at tonight. Because for one little girl in Ellerslie, Georgia...
Georgia. Man, shit goes down in Georgia.
Her so-called imaginary friends weren't pretend at all. They were real men with names, faces, and gravestones to prove it. This is the story of Heidi Wyrick.
Bum, bum, bah!
Let's take a beer break.
Beer break.
Now we're going to get into the Heidi Wyrick and her family story. But just before we get into it, they actually featured this story in the movie A Haunting in Connecticut 2, which I've never seen.
Dude, that makes so much sense because I always remember reading something that the funniest part of A Haunting in Connecticut 2 was that it took place in Georgia. Like that's like it's kind of like a funny thing. Why did they not just pick a different name? Why'd they make it a sequel?
Isn't it called like A Haunting in Connecticut 2, and then it's like something in Georgia or something?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like part of the title. It's like, because I saw that too, and I'm like, what the fudge sickle?
Here, I'll look it up quick.
Yeah, look that up quick. There, Mike. Or sorry, no. Guy in the back, look that up.
Ghost of Georgia.
Yeah.
Haunting in Connecticut 2, Ghost of Georgia.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't they just go Haunting in Georgia?
Yeah.
Did you talk about the movie Imaginary today at all?
No.
Oh, man. Okay.
I never saw it.
I never did either.
I don't even know what it's about.
Imaginary friend.
Oh, is it the one with the big purple guy?
No. This is like a horror movie.
What's that new one isn't there that new one that came out with that big purple guy? It's a kid's movie.
Yeah.
He's imaginary. That's a whole Imaginary Friends movie.
Yeah, but this one's a horror movie about imaginary friend.
It has the dude Steve Carell is the purple guy.
I'm not talking about the purple guy movie.
Okay,
I'm talking about a different movie.
Yeah. Okay, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about
Imaginary.
Yeah, going with your story.
Okay.
You've ruined it. I told you it's a horror movie like 3 times. And you're just like, yeah.
I'm talking.
This is a different one.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but we're not talking about your movie. I'm
talking
about a movie I'm talking about.
I'm going into my movie.
Yeah, yes. We never answered if you saw my movie.
Whatever. Just like most movies, this movie is only loosely based on the actual story, as good old Hollywood always has to add shit and make it more, entertaining or whatever.
Of course, yeah. A lot of times, like, when you look at these hauntings and stuff, they take place over such a long period of time.
They try to cram it all together.
Yeah, they cram it all together, and of course they're going to take liberty and make it more entertaining. Yeah. A lot of times, these hauntings, they're scary, but they wouldn't be scary to watch a movie with. Even when we talk about Demon House, outside of like 1 or 2 things that happen, I mean, wet footprints aren't a real scary movie.
No.
So just in that way, yeah.
I tried to watch it with my wife the other night when we were having our one.
Ew! I don't want to hear if you guys were doing stuff.
No, it was just our one movie we watch every 6 months.
Yeah.
But she wasn't feeling scary movies right now, so we ended up watching one of our favorite comedy movies, Your Highness.
Nice.
You ever see that movie?
Nope.
Danny McBride and James Franco.
Nope.
It's a funny movie. They made fun of it, and this is the end, and they said, like, how about we never make Your Highness 2 because it didn't do very well, but it's just one of them stupid funny movies.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get into this Heidi Wyrick and her family's story.
Let's get into the haunting of Connecticut, too.
Tales from Georgia.
Ghost of Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, still.
Yeah.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. They say Ellerslie, Georgia was the kind of place where the past never quite left the porch. When the Wyricks, Andy, Lisa, and their daughter Heidi moved into the old house in February of 1989, 3-year-old Heidi thought the house was full of corners to explore and dust to chase.
Oh, only child, right?
Only
Talked
child.
about that earlier, yeah.
Yep. But the house had other residents who were not on any deed or mortgage and who preferred to announce themselves in the dark.
Raccoons. Been there.
Not fun.
Take over the attic, shit everywhere, come down, raid your pantry, go back up to the attic. They're all right.
You say they're all right?
Yeah, Daryl's all right.
Oh, Daryl. I think they're all right.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're all right. Yeah.
Except when they take over your shed out back.
Well, hey.
Never mind, that was groundhogs.
Yeah, and they called dibs.
I wasn't allowed to shoot them, though.
No.
Anyways, not long after moving into the house, the first visitor came to the front door. A man Heidi called Con. C-O-N.
Heidi is the...
Heidi's the daughter, the
daughter.
three-year-old.
Yes. Okay.
3-year-old. She told her mother she had seen him standing there. White hair, a T-shirt splattered with blood, a bandage on his hand stained with the same dark color. Lisa, the mom, locked the doors. She fetched a butcher knife, called her husband home from work because, like, she was certain that someone was outside their house, like, trying to kidnap her daughter.
She sounds pretty capable, though. Locking the doors, grabbing the butcher knife.
That's what I'm saying.
She seems capable.
Yeah. So, like I said, she thought there was actually a man outside with this description that the daughter Heidi was giving. So, she was trying to do everything she could to protect her daughter from this guy that was supposedly out there.
Con. Kangas?
Genghis Khan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could get scary.
Once her husband was home, they searched the entire neighborhood trying to find the person. They searched up and down every block. Nobody matched the description given by Heidi. But the image stuck to Heidi like a smell you can't wash out. Days later, she began speaking about another man. This one different. Mr. Gordy.
Dude. Freaking Gordy. I can't get over the fact that somebody named Gordon would want to be called Gordy. And not the Gordmeister.
The Gordmeister.
Yeah, wouldn't you rather go by the Gordmeister than Gordy? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just not feeling Gordy.
I'd probably rather go by like Gords.
I'd rather go by Gordon, I think, than Gordy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gords for sure.
The Gord man.
Yeah, the Gordmeister, I think, is where it's at.
Yeah.
And if you're out there and your name, you go by Gordy, shoot us an email and change our mind, okay? Because I'm not taking it back. I'm not taking back what I said.
Give us a reason.
Yeah. You're wrong, but give us a reason. That's what I want to hear.
We'll entertain it for about 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Tops.
We'll even read it on an episode or something.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gordy's out there.
Go ahead, Gord. And if you go by Gordmeister, don't even email us. Just know you're the freaking man.
You get a free sticker.
It's on your way. I've just been sending anybody. I looked up in the phone book. Anybody named Gordmeister, they're getting free stickers right now. So don't you worry.
So then Heidi said or told her mom that she would meet Mr. Gordy outside in the yard at the swing set.
So far we have Con and we have Gordy, both outside.
Yes.
Nobody's in the house at this point.
Yeah. Yep. So because Heidi kept referencing people that the parents couldn't see, they just assumed the girl made up some imaginary friends.
Of course. That's the most logical thing, I think.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know about you, but if my kids started talking about a person they see being bloody, bandaged up, we're probably having a family meeting right then and there.
Yeah.
Even though my kids are kind of into that type of shit, so it wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it'd probably be one of your sons talking about a Spirit Halloween, the one animatronic or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So
yeah,
I honestly wouldn't think twice.
Yeah. It's no family meeting at Corey's
you're,
house.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that? You hear that? Spirits out there. You want to be freely invited into a house. Come on down to Corey's house, where you can leave your woes behind, but you don't have to leave your bloody clothes. Don't worry.
It rhymed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a poet.
Lisa the mom, thought Con Gordy, she thought they were the same person. Like she thought like the daughter was referencing Con, daughter's referencing Gordy. She thought the person's name was Con Gordy.
Con Gordy? Eh.
I mean, I don't know if she thought it was like that's.
I don't know if the mom's really trying at this point.
Yeah.
Con
Yeah.
Gordy. But she thought Gordy was a con.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. She thought they were one person, though, regardless.
Yeah.
Until Lisa, the mom, mentioned the name to her sister, Joyce, who lived next door to them.
And she said, "Oh, you haven't heard the legend of Gordy? The man that would spend his whole salary on lottery tickets, but he never won?"
Freaking Gordmeister.
Gordmeister. No, don't make him cool. He's Gordy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's not that
You're
cool.
right, you're right.
Yeah, he's Gordy.
So, yeah, so Lisa, the mom's sister, Joyce, lived next door to them, like right next door.
And she had lived here for a while, I assume.
I don't know how long, but yeah, she lived there longer than them.
Right.
Yep. So the sister then brought out a deed from her house. The name James S. Gordy stared up from the legal script.
So Gordy was his last name.
Yeah, it was the last
This
name.
changes a lot of things, folks. This changes a lot of things. His last name was Gordy. And his first name wasn't Gordon.
James. So Jimmy
Yeah.
Gordy.
Jimmy Gordy. Hey, that ain't good. That's not a sexy name, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. So looking at the deed, Mr. Gordy, Mr. James S. Gordy.
Wonder what do you think the S was?
Sam.
Samuel.
James Samuel Gordy.
I'm thinking it's
Samson.
Samson, yes. Dude, I was going to say Simpson might, but Samson makes a lot
I'm
more
going to
sense.
say Samsonite.
Samsonite, yes, okay. So it's definitely Samsonite if we were that close, yeah. Yeah,
James Samsonite Gordy.
that fits.
I like
That
it.
his middle name would be the coolest freaking
That
name
would
out
be,
of his
yeah.
whole
I'd probably
name.
just go by Samsonite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not Sam.
Hell no.
Gosh, could you imagine?
No. Imagine those feet.
Man, yikes.
So this Mr. Gordy dude was the original owner of her sister Joyce's house.
The OG.
The OG. As soon as Lisa, the mom, found out this information, she immediately felt the room tilt. Gordy had died 20-something years earlier. Neighbors who had known him as a real estate man and a Sunday school superintendent nodded at the description Heidi had given. Gray hair, always in a suit and tie, shoes polished, black enough to see your face in them. So Con was like the bloodied up bandage guy. That was Con.
Yeah.
And Gordy was like a more
Put together
yeah, business type of guy. And then days later, I don't know how many days, didn't really
Because he went
say.
by Mr. Gordy.
Mr. Gordy, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay. I was thinking he was just like throwing a Mr. before his first name.
Oh.
You know, like me and you, Coach Mike, Coach Corey, and T-Ball.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I guess he's a little bit old school, so he
is.
ain't putting up with that bullshit.
Yeah. Mr. James.
Yeah, freaking Mr. James ain't coming out.
Hell no, it's Mr. Gordy.
If you see freaking Mr. Jimmy, you best run because he's taking off his belt and ready to beat some ass. That's what I'm saying. Them Sunday school kids ain't going to know what hit them.
Hell yeah. Later, Heidi would sit on the living room floor of her house, flip through old family photos brought over by a neighbor. So there was another neighbor then named Catherine Ledford who brought over just old pictures because she lived there for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Heidi had never seen these people before. So she started looking through the pictures and she found like the smallest picture in like the bottom of the box. And it showed a young man with a bandage on his arm and a dark stain on his shirt. Heidi's voice dropped and she said, "That's Con."
That's Con.
Yeah. So like she was looking through all these pictures and then she found like at the very bottom, tucked like, in like the flap of the cardboard box, a little picture that she pulled out and it looked just like the person that she saw with bandage, all that shit. Lon, so his real name's Lon, Lon. Lon Bachelor, or Con as she called him, had once worked in the cotton gin and lost a hand before he was 20. He had died in 1957. His blood-stained shirt and bandaged arm in that photograph matched the one that Heidi had described seeing at the front door of her house. The coincidence was no longer comfort. It was proof, and proof is a cold thing when you do not understand it.
So Khan wasn't a bad guy, though.
No.
He's just some poor son of a gun that lost his hand.
Lost his hand, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, both of these guys.
Why are they lingering, though?
I don't know. Why do you think they're lingering? Do you have any thoughts on it?
Well, I could see maybe why Khan was lingering, because this was back to, like, I mean, probably one of the most traumatic experiences of his life. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Gordy, I'm just wondering if he's just not going into the afterlife.
Yeah.
Or did he do something? That's what we need to get down. We got to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
We got to take a road trip to Georgia.
We'll talk to this. We'll talk to him.
I will not be smart with it, and I will talk shit. What's it called when you talk shit to them?
Antagonize?
I would antagonize them, yes.
What's it
I would. Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be right there behind you.
Yeah, see, I feel like, I am very skeptical. I am totally skeptical of the paranormal. We've talked about it a little bit. I feel like the only way I'll truly get answers is by
experience in it.
Yeah, and but I like talking shit and getting I got to go full bore into it.
But do you think, okay, it's a question for you. If you went full bore, got some shit that happened, then would that keep you from doing that in the future?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty dumb. Just being honest. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Me and my wife got in a discussion the other day, and she said, if you don't believe in it, why would you ever want to go to like Penhurst or something? And it's like, because somebody's got to square up with Skip down in the basement, you know?
Yeah.
I ain't scared of that old bastard.
I'll be right with you.
Freaking right.
I'll be right behind you.
The hell you will. I'm going down there alone and Fist of Fury. You got some other folks to talk to upstairs.
I'm not being alone.
No way.
I'll be right behind you. I'll be alone next to you.
Speaking of Penhurst, you guys know we did an episode with Jenny, who is a guide at Penhurst. Did you see she was at Trans Allegheny?
Yeah, I did see that.
That looked pretty sweet.
That's another place that's
fucking
spooky.
I ain't fucking scared. I got so many underwears, you can't make me shit them all. You know
They already got many stains, folks. You can't get any more.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
It don't take a ghost to. I won't go into a story from today. I stunk up work so bad.
Oh God.
Yeah, but I won't go into that.
All right. Yeah, we already went enough of that. So anyway, for 4 years, the house was kind and familiar in some ways, terrible in others. Gordy came with a pipe of polite presence, a careful rustle of suit fabric.
Presents?
Yeah, like Gordy was like he was polite, he was kind,
But he didn't actually bring presents.
Not presents. He was a
presents. He's not Santa Claus. He's still okay. I was like, damn. Gordy come up in my house, he'd bring him presents. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like the little unwrap.
And good old Lon returned with the smell of old cotton and the small, stubborn grief of someone who lost a hand. But those two did not frighten Heidi. They offered histories, names, jobs, faces from an era she had never lived in. And she answered to them just like she answered her stuffed animals.
Yeah.
Like they were just a normal part of life. Like, on her beds are stuffed animals, going outside on the swing set. There's Lon, there's Gordy.
There's Gordy. Hey, look, there's Gordy over there pressing his pants again. Ironing in the middle of the yard.
Ironing.
Again. Here's Gordy.
Yeah. Her parents started to call experts. So they called on Dr. William Roll, a parapsychologist who came and listened with an expression that folded curiosity into professional cool. He staged a lineup of photographs, and Heidi pointed at one picture among many and named him James Gordy.
Gordy.
So, like, this dude came in with a bunch of pictures, just like a
whole lineup.
Like a whole lineup of
I'm sure a lot
pictures.
of them were similar looking, but not. And she picked Gordy out.
She picked him out, away.
Yeah.
The room held its breath. Then the darkness came.
When she picked him out?
No, like after this.
Oh,
Like,
oh,
we're
oh,
talking
oh.
after this, yeah.
I was thinking like as soon as she picked
no,
him
no,
out. It's
no,
like,
no.
The
The lights go out.
It's like, oh shit, Gordy's
Yeah.
pissed.
No, so yeah, she got that right. Everybody's like, oh, ho, ho. But then some shit came about. On February 3rd, 1994, so 5 years after the family moved into this house. So Heidi was 8 years old, give or take, depending on when her birthday is.
Yeah.
Lisa, the mom, gave birth to Heidi's sister, Jordan. And with that new life, the air in the hallways changed. Heidi, who had never shied away from Con or Mr. Gordy, began to wake up at night trembling. She started seeing a shadow, a figure that was not polite, not helpful, not the sort of visitor who leaves a business card. It stood in the hall and looked, and Heidi saw it and screamed.
The Hat Man.
I don't think it's the Hat Man because what happens next here, scratches began appearing on Heidi's face. Long, jagged tracks of something fingernail sharp. Lisa
Fingernails.
Fingernails. Did I say that like that?
You said it so good. Fingernails.
The mom Lisa tried figuring it out, but she couldn't explain it.
So these were just all one night, or they were constantly coming?
It was like, yeah, it was repeated nights. Like
Hey.
they started just all of a sudden started coming after this the sister was born.
Yikes.
Andy the father shrugged at first.
Where he been?
Dude, I know. I don't
Dude,
know
the men in these
men, I know.
stories, they dip.
Yeah.
They dip fast.
So this dude's blaming toys, rough nights, the accidental abrasions of a child's life. Then, so this son of a bitch was trying to blame, like, it's just everything else, right? But then the son of a bitch, the scratches started climbing onto the adults.
Oh, yeah. Dude, so there was a moment in our house where my oldest would have, like, these really, like, night terrors, and she would be still sleeping, but she would be screaming and sweating.
We had that happen before with my
awful.
oldest, yeah.
And I can just remember going up to her room, and there's like one or two times where I felt like when you went into her room, you could just feel it was a little bit off, And I just remember the one time I was just like, hey, something's in here. You fucking bring it to me. You don't go after her, you bring it to me. And it seemed like after that, like her night terrors quit, which just reminded me a lot of this story.
Yeah. On a night like any other, Andy, the dad, he's been in hiding for years.
Andy.
Yeah, what? You got Andy written on your shoes too, you son of a bitch.
Would you write Andy on your W-2 forms, you freaking doofus?
You play with Woody and Buzz Lightyear?
You idiot. We were watching that tonight.
Oh, yeah?
2. I kind of like 2 more than the
I
original.
do like 2.
2's good.
What's the dude with the cheesy fingers? The guy that dressed up with the bird. What's his name?
Birdman.
Bird.
Al.
Al, yeah.
Al's Toy Barn.
Al's yeah. I just
cheesy fingers. It's like,
listen. Whenever I think of 2, I just think of him falling asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
And then Woody climbing up there. And you see his fucking cheesy ass
fingers, man.
I'm just spit everywhere.
Yeah. Freaking that idiot ain't eating the best part.
Yeah. You're not liking them fingers.
Did you ever see the Doritos commercial where there's a hole in the wall and
Oh,
he
yeah.
sticks it in, and there's a guy at a desk that's just like, ooh. It's so gross, but it's so funny. Oh man,
Yeah.
it's wrong.
So on a night like any other, Andy, shut up, woke with 3 narrow bleeding lines down his side. The next night, they were on his back. The night after that, they gouged his chest.
Dude, they're working his way to his freaking wiener.
Yeah.
Seems it.
Yeah, he's gonna be a Angelina soon.
I don't think they're gonna rip it off, but
Wait,
maybe.
So they repeated ritual random as if whatever had learned the family's contours wanted to mark them like territory. Fear is a practical thing. The Wyricks thought of moving, but Lisa, with the weary reasoning of someone who knows where her children sleep said the right thing with the wrong comfort. She said, wherever we go, she's got that gift. She's going to see people from the past. So, like, she thought
You think that's true?
that she had this gift.
Yeah. Do you think it was a gift, or you think it was just her age?
I think it was a gift because I kind of know a little bit further.
Okay.
So, yeah, just based off of
I think it
stuff
was
she
her
had over.
age.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm wrong, but it's okay. I'll take the other side of it. Hey, $20?
yeah. So then over time, Heidi grew older. She moved out of the old family home. She did not say she was free of them, all the spirits and things she's been seeing.
So they never had, like, Custard's Last Stand with this thing, though.
No.
This thing just scratched them a couple times, marked territory. Did they have this for years and years?
So the polite Mr. Gordy faded from her life for years. Lon's cotton gin hand and bloodstain became a story you might tell at a high school reunion.
Yeah.
But the dark figure never quite left. Heidi said in later years that it still visited, a presence among many, sometimes rude, sometimes simply present, and that she had learned to take the hauntings in stride. That the world kept adding voices to its crowd, and she had learned with a calm that had teeth how to walk through them. So I kind of looked a little bit like as she got older and stuff, because I mean she's only like a couple years older than us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's
maybe like what, 10 years older than us?
Well, she was 3 in '89, so she was born in what, '86.
So yeah, 7 years older than me.
So she's, how old are you?
Old.
She's
I'm
like
fucking old, dude. 34.
She's like 40, 41 maybe.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Did you reach out to her?
No, I thought about it.
You fucked up. I'm just saying.
I'll reach out though.
Yeah, I know you will. If she don't come on, maybe Theo Vaughn will.
Yeah, we'll get Theo Vaughn.
Freaking Corey been reaching out to him hard.
I gotta try CM Punk again. It's been a while.
I'd wait till we're getting close to WrestleMania again. So you might as well wait till WrestleMania.
Yeah. Survivor Series coming up.
Hey, I know you're in this really big 10-man tag team match, but listen, we do a podcast about cryptids, urban legends, and all things spooky, and we drink beer. I know you're straight edge.
Yeah.
We drink cola if you came on, but we'd have fun.
And I know that you've been on an episode of Taps, Ghost Hunters.
Taps, yeah.
Because I've seen it.
Yeah. Hey, you think Taps is good, buddy? You should come sit with me and Corey when we go meet Skip. It's going to get crazy.
You can sit right on our laps.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slick back hair and all.
I'll brush my back hair for you there.
That's
CM.
right. Don't know if you're going to like that. But
Yeah. I'll slick it back just like your hair.
Attaboy.
All right.
And we'll drink nothing but Pepsis.
Like your tattoo.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Pepsi better anyway.
Oh, I'm a Coke guy.
Oh. Anyway. So, it's based off this whole story. Like, what's your thoughts? I guess based off, like, kind of how the story unfolded that I went over. And, like, what do you think, or, like, why do you think she started seeing, like, this shadow figure? Like, when her sister was born. Because she didn't start seeing that until, like, it was, like, her sister was born, and then, boom, the shadow figure appeared.
Well, I wonder if there's always this negative energy in the house, but having Gordy and Con around kind of subdued it.
Because they were, like, a positive presence.
They were a positive presence. When we brought a second kid in, I'm kind of wondering if this shadow person wasn't almost a manifestation of her jealousy of her new sibling.
Gee, you son of a bitch. Are you reading my notes?
No. I'm a fucking genius, man. I'm a fucking genius, dude.
Cut that out.
No way. I'm keeping it. I finally hit it good. But yeah, that's what I would go with, like a manifestation of her jealousy of her sister.
I hate you.
So, what is it?
I don't know what it is, but that was my thoughts.
I'm just saying,
too.
what's your thoughts?
So my thoughts is that this might sound a little fucking bit crazy, but it's not too crazy because Mike said pretty much the same thing. My thought is that she already had this gift to see spirits, see people who are dead. Her sister is born, and now she is no longer the only child in the family. She becomes jealous and accidentally conjures up this shadow figure, which I think ends up being like an alter ego that detaches from her body somehow.
Yeah.
And then, like, I don't know, she just always sees it.
I do think there's something to be said, too. If you have a child in your house that is seeing these apparitions of other people, and you're just assuming that these apparitions are who they say they are and saying they're good, you kind of give them almost an inviting vibe into your life. And I remember hearing a quote on like a different podcast forever ago, but a door is a door. When you open the door and invite quote unquote good spirits in, that door's staying open for other things to come in also. So I wonder if there could be something like that.
It's like when you let your dog in at night. Fucking,
Yeah.
You got those shitty ass bugs flying in.
That, or you leave your like if you let your dog in at night and you just leave your door open, there's going to be a raccoon that could come in.
Or a homeless person.
Homeless person, me, same thing.
The homeless
pretty much,
person.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, been living in your hedgerow for like 3 weeks. You haven't even noticed yet. So
I thought I saw a gray color over there, but
nope. That was my bear cub. He lives with me too. I've adopted a albino black bear.
albino black bear. Would
Yep.
he be white?
What? He's white.
Well, I guess.
He's albino. You're answering my questions here.
Yeah.
You're answering my
All
questions with questions.
All right, another beer break.
I can't have enough beers in this show, apparently. Back from the beer break, and I think we're heading to
Reddit.
Let's head to Reddit.
All right, so we're here at Reddit. If
We're
you guys
here.
were buckled up and ready to go, here
Ready
we
to
are.
go. Here we are.
The subreddit for all of these stories was asking about people's creepy experiences with imaginary friends or something along those lines. I don't quite
That
remember.
is such a long subreddit title.
But it was, something along those lines. Like it was shorter.
I was in the subreddit. People that have seen imaginary friends, but wonder if they're ghosts or demons or anything like that. It's a small community there.
I extended it a little bit. It was a little bit shorter. So, anyway. Reddit user Stardust and Lus.
Stardust and Lus.
Yeah.
WWE fan, probably.
That's what I thought,
Fucking
too.
Stardust.
Yeah, and Lus.
Lus, yeah. Lus is like a weird sidekick
Yeah.
we never heard of.
It was without the T. The T would have been Lust.
Yeah. Lus is better.
Lost is T. This person said, so maybe not scary, but definitely weird. When I was little, I claimed to have an imaginary friend who had light brown hair and wore a nightgown, and she had stars for eyes. Well, my niece was living at my old childhood home, and she told me that she has a friend who misses me and asked why I went away. When I asked who, she described my old imaginary friend, like, same exact details. It was super spooky.
Spooky. Dude, that's what that horror movie Imaginary is about.
Is it?
Yeah, she returns to her childhood home. She has a kid, and I haven't seen it, obviously. I don't think it had, like, the greatest ratings and stuff, but I remember there's a scene in the trailer, basically, where they're talking about, like, the kids, like, Mom, so-and-so wants to know why you left, yada, yada. And then there's a scene where she's just in the yard, and there's a nail on a board, and she just, like, smacks her hand down on it, the kid, because that's what the invisible friend tells her to do. And then, like, the rest of the trailer, she's just wearing bandages, so... Like, yikes. But it's a teddy bear. They keep showing a teddy bear. Like, the teddy bear is associated with the invisible friend.
And kind of, when I was doing this whole episode, just because I grew up on, like, the Disney Channel original movies, I was thinking of Don't Look Under the Bed.
Oh, yeah.
With, like, the boogeyman and shit. Because,
Yeah.
like, they had, like, imaginary friends, like, in that movie as well.
You ever see Little Monsters?
I saw all that shit, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
watch a Disney Channel movie.
I always liked Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire.
It's a good one.
That's a good one. I tried to get my boys to watch it, I think, last Halloween.
Dude, the kids just don't appreciate that kind of stuff.
No.
It's so
It's a bunch
frustrating.
of bullshit.
Yeah, bunch of bullshit. Dude, we're having a movie night with our kids, though.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
popcorn and everything.
Popcorn, watch like Hocus Pocus or something in the yard.
Halloween Town.
What
did you say in the yard?
In the yard, yeah. In the yard. We got the projector.
I thought you said the yarn.
The yarn, yeah. With yarn.
So I said kern. And
We'll knit. Yeah, in the yarn.
In the yarn.
Yeah. We got the projector out there.
Yeah, the projector.
Yeah, projector.
Yeah.
With the extension cord.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be there. With my beer. In my chair. What's going on?
Oh, God. All right.
Tune in next week for another exciting episode of the Kraken Cans podcast.
If you're still here,
Yeah.
folks.
Please stay.
All right. Next Reddit user.
Reddit user.
This is So Damaris.
All right.
This dude says, like, bro, me, like, to the subreddit about having some experience with
Yeah.
imaginary friends, basically. He's like, bro, me.
It was me.
He said this one probably is my like favorite because it just made me laugh. His name was Ricky. He lived in the mirrors and wouldn't let me change.
What? Every time I take my pants off, he'd look at me and say, "Nice little wiener," and I'd get so frustrated I put my pants back on.
And then I'd go in the bathroom and he'd come out of that mirror and he'd
Yeah.
just start laughing at me.
He'd go, "Ha, you call that a poop?" This wouldn't let me change.
Yeah. He says,
I was hoping that was it. Like that's all he would put.
I vividly remember saying something along the lines of, Ricky, please don't watch me while I'm changing. Ricky, go to a different mirror. I have to take a bath.
And Ricky said,
And then he says, like what? Then my favorite thing here was a response from Whitey732 who says, "Hey Ricky, I'm fucking naked here." He says, "That's what I imagine you saying in the most New Yorker accent possible."
"Hey, fucking move on. I'm fucking naked.
Yeah.
Can you see me sitting in front of the mirror? I'm trying to make a mangina, tucking it between my legs.
Yeah.
Fucking get moving, boy."
Yeah, I don't know why, but like that just made me laugh so hard.
What, like, why a New York accent?
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense.
I have no idea, but I just love that.
Oh,
Pretty
man.
much for the response. Next one, Reddit user, Professor_dog.
Yo, Professor Dog, I'm walking here.
Purple Mommy. When my son was first learning to talk, he would tell us about something called Purple Mommy. It would be an imaginary friend, but these details are a little bit creepy. Here's a few of the Purple Mommy details. Purple Mommy is all purple, with long hair and bright, all-white eyes. At the time, he mixed up purple with black, so he might have meant she was all black. Purple Mommy picks him up at night and turns off the lights. We would often find my son out of his crib in the morning, which would mean him crawling over the railing into the ground. At the time, when he was barely walking. Definitely found the lights in his room off a few times too, even though he's terrified of the dark. Purple Mommy needs a bandage because she has blood everywhere.
Was she in purple then?
It's red.
Yeah. So I would think. Red mommy.
Yeah, I'm just reading.
Stupid kid really don't know his colors. He
He's
gets purple and black confused and calls red purple, and
He's colorblind.
it's probably a dad and he calls it mommy. He's all confused, this kid.
Purple Mommy has no smile, meaning a mouth. Purple Mommy can take her head off. Purple Mommy really doesn't like Daddy. He told us all this stuff for maybe a year or a little more. If we ever asked where she was, he'd always point to the same spot, a corner of the room behind his open closet door.
Probably his pee spot. I
Yeah.
went back there to pee and poop
Yeah.
in his diaper. Seen them before, man.
He would also wake up crying almost every night during this time. Once during a really rough night, my wife went to ask him what's wrong, and his answer was, "Purple Mommy won't let me sleep."
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it. That's the
that's
end.
it.
Just
Yeah.
ends so abruptly.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks. Thanks for the answers.
Yeah. We got to fill in the blanks.
Ugh.
I don't like filling in the blanks.
No. We've filled in enough blanks tonight.
Got one more.
One
Reddit
more.
user feature impressive.
Ooh, I think he's talking about his wiener.
Or her tits.
I thought you were going to say or his dick. I really thought that's what you were going to say. I was going to be like, yep, yep, or that.
Well, I almost said or his tits.
Yeah, or his tits. He could be
Yeah.
talking about his tits.
Yeah, because we don't discriminate.
No, boobs is boobs.
Yeah. So my son had an imaginary friend, Bored, B-O-R-E-D. Or Bored, B-O-A-R-D. I don't know, honestly.
Could be from like Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, just carried around a board.
I was going to say some stuff about that. You ever see, like, the inappropriate stuff about that show?
No, I never
It-
watched that show too much.
Well, like, with the board and stuff, he has, like, a mouth and stuff on it and a hole in the mouth, and it's, like, supposed to be, like, a glory hole.
Okay,
It's like a
no,
whole thing.
no,
It's like a whole
never saw anything about that.
It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Because I think its name is... Shit, I don't remember what its name is.
Bordy,
I don't know.
probably Gordy. Just saying,
Might be.
Gordy.
So he said about bored, I don't know, honestly. I can only ever imagine my son asking his name and the friend saying, I'm bored. Anyway, he met him when we moved into an old house. The friend was unnerving at best, had mean cats, and lived in the wall. Sometimes he would like bored, other times he would tell us he was mad at bored because he was being mean and not letting him sleep.
Come on, bored.
Sometimes bored would lock the door to his
Bored!
room.
I don't know. I feel like you need to say it every time.
Yeah.
Sometimes bored.
Bored!
Yeah.
Sometimes bored would lock the door to his room and let no one in or out. It was freaky crap.
Dude, imaginary friends just in general are weird as shit.
I know.
You know?
They are.
Like, what's going on in your little head?
Yeah. But for the most part, he liked playing outside with him, except for when bored would try to get him to play on the road.
Just do it, kid. Go fly a kite out there for a while.
Fast forward sometime later, we are walking past the cemetery by our house, and he walks in there, points to a circle of trees. I'm talking 5 or so, at least 8-foot tall trees, and the kid says, that's where bored is from. I look in between these trees, and lo and behold, a gravestone is inside. Absolutely covered by these trees and vines, but still just barely visible. We moved soon thereafter. Bored did not follow.
What was the name? What was the name?
And I dug into comments and shit, so I got some more info,
Yeah,
but
come on,
not
dude.
your answer.
Yeah. Fudge.
So this broad did have a later comment that she never looked to see what the grave actually
Come
said,
on.
but said it looked very old that you most likely would not have been able to read it.
Have you seen the guy that takes his like ghost box talkie out there and just goes and cleans?
Oh yeah.
And he gets like all kind of like, thank you.
yeah.
Suck balls.
Did you say
Leave me alone.
Did you say suck balls?
Yeah, suck balls. Yeah, it's like it gets crazy comments on that thing. I think it's on the phone app Ghost Talk that he uses. I was like, oh, that'd be cool, except I don't want to know if there's any ghosts around me, what they're saying.
Yeah.
Would you want to know?
They're saying thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Like,
And then they say, like, you say you're welcome, and all you hear is, not you.
not you.
It's like, who are you talking to? There's nobody else here.
The gray bearded guy
Yeah. Kill you. Kill beard guy.
with gray
That could be anybody with gray.
and glasses, and he's 6 foot, whatever.
6 foot, whatever.
They call him the half day laugh day.
It's like, son of a bitch, this could still be anybody.
Yeah. His name's Mike.
No, it's literally you. Like, damn it.
Shit.
Well, fuck you, clean your own shit then.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this shit grow over.
Yeah. Freaking cock.
So that's all we got for the
what we
imaginary
got.
friends.
Friends.
I guess the final discussion I want to have is where do you think the line falls between imaginary friends and actual like ghosts and spirits?
Well, I think we kind of put an age on imaginary friends, going from like the 3 to 8 range, and I would say that's probably pretty accurate feel like once you start getting into teenage years, you're not going to be seeing these ghosts like you would the kids.
I did see that a lot of times too. Like if it goes longer than that range, it's like people that have like autism and some other things like that.
Yeah, or some kind of like mental illness or whatever.
Yeah.
I would say, like schizophrenia. You know, you just have multiple personalities and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I would think if the kids get older, teenage years, and there's a spirit surrounding them, I wouldn't think that would be an imaginary friend anymore. I think we're talking more in the paranormal realm of ghost.
Yeah.
It's so hard to tell because if a kid just has a imaginary friend, nothing ever happens at your house, nothing like that, why would you ever suspect anything paranormal about it?
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's like what the kid is saying. Like if there are red flag comments like, my friend says he's going to kill you, or just other out of the ordinary things.
My friend likes fire.
Yeah. Or like, my friend says he died here 35 years ago.
My friend said to wear my underwear as a mask and call myself the underwear captain.
My friend said to rub poop across my face and call me Hitler.
What? Why would he do that?
I don't know. I'm
Jesus,
just saying, like,
neo-Nazi invisible friend.
I'm saying that's not imaginary friend.
Yeah. Well, maybe it is.
Maybe.
It depends on what kind of house we're raised in. You know?
Yes. Yeah. Or I'd say too, if like the kid is spending too much time in their room with the door closed and talking to this imaginary friend. Like I get it if like they're in there and you like, you know, you hear some like la la la, like some little talk and stuff, but if they're in there for fucking 3 hours.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. My boy can talk to himself for 3 hours straight and just sit in his room by himself and just do whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm also concerned about him sometimes. So let's be honest. We're still in the same realm here.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess it's just know your kid.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. Know your kid. I also think when we talked about a lot of this stuff, a lot of the triggers for the imaginary friends were moving the kid into new situations.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on that. Move into new situations. If some stuff kind of arises.
Like if they're an only child and they get a sibling.
Yeah. We got a folklore score for this one.
I've got no folklore score.
No folklore score for this one. That's it. That's the episode.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to add?
You wouldn't do a folklore score, did you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
If it was an invisible Dibbit box, maybe. Or invisible Ouija board.
Invisible Krampus.
Yeah, invisible. No, don't put that nightmare in my head. I won't be able to sleep. So yeah, that's the end of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a good one, Corey. Invisible friends. I do like the thought of, all right, so here's the question. I like throwing questions out there for you guys.
Throw it out there for the folks.
Where does the line between invisible friend and paranormal entity or spirit, where is that line?
We want to know.
We do want to know. I am genuinely curious about that. Also, if anybody wants to throw us some money, we're gonna go rent Penhurst out, and I'm gonna figure out if these things are real.
And I'm gonna be alone at Penhurst, but with Mike.
Always. Yeah. But yeah. So with that, if you guys like everything, you want to support the cast, a couple ways you can support the cast. Talked about it earlier. Give us a good review on Spotify, Apple, whatever you're listening to on. That really helps grow the cast. Go on to social medias. Just be active on the social media accounts. Comment, like, share our stuff. And the third way is if you go on our Buy Me a Coffee, you join. If we can get a decent amount of people joining it by October, November, we could have some fun stuff planned for the holidays that would be exclusive. So, with that, I'm Crack Daddy Mike, and I am out of here.
And I'm the BK Corey, and I'm freaking out of here too.
And Corey's my invisible friend.
Mike's my imaginary friend.
Mike's, why would you do that? Corey's so stupid. He's so dumb. He's so stupid.